Netanyahu mentioned that Kurt was a very loyal to, Judeo-Christian tradition, shit like that. So I started hearing that shit, like, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, this is America. Like, you would think like Catholics will
Well, I
be,
mean, you ask a good question, and I think I remember telling you before the interview that I was like, I don't know what this whole crazy thing with Charlie Kirk is, and all the conspiracies that are going around and stuff. And I finally decided, no, I'm actually going to speak on this. It's just I don't know. We need to get our black girl. We need to tell her to shut her mouth. We need to tell her that like you are not helping the situation. You're making everybody look like an absolute idiot.
why?
Because she has been popping off at the mouth saying that she has all of this evidence. She's got videos. She had the letter. And then, by the way, we now read the letter and find out actually Charlie was just as pro-Israel as he was back when I knew him. And she just says things, I think, before she has the information in front of her. This whole idea that Israel got involved and assassinated one of their biggest cheerleaders because
She
he
didn't
was,
say that. She didn't say that.
she didn't say those exact words, but she's heavily implying it, and she's using all of her media contacts, like Tucker Carlson, Dave Smith, to get them to start promoting this low IQ, bizarre, stupid theory that a foreign government was going to assassinate Charlie Kirk. Look, if this was going on, again, she was under the impression Charlie was coming around on Israel. And Charlie probably presented that to her that way because Charlie was a very diplomatic man. He was all about preserving relationships and friendships in the political world. And that's part of that's a kind of a testament to his success and to Turning Point USA's success. And honestly, I respect his ability to do that. I am so comfortable making enemies. I do not give a crap if I make enemies. I don't care who I offend when I talk. And that's why I'm probably never going to be as famous or as connected as Charlie Kirk was. And he was telling Candace what she wanted to hear. And you can see in other text messages that she had with other friends where she's like, I know she's wrong. I want to talk to her about this kind of, you hear all this stuff and, he was literally just trying to be nice. He was trying to be diplomatic and cordial to her friend, but he was a huge cheerleader of Israel. You read his letter to Netanyahu, it reads like a love letter to Israel. Oh, please change your PR tactics. Oh, I want to help you. I want to put together this entire network of social media influencing for you guys. I think you guys should be putting more money into Hasbara. And it's like, that's not what Candace said that letter was. She said that it was not a nice letter to Netanyahu. It was a very nice letter to Netanyahu. Was he critical of strategy? Yes, but why? Not because he was coming around to the question that Israel is committing a genocide in Gaza, something that him and I have always respectfully, obviously disagreed on, but that but instead said that they need a better apparatus to show that the genocide isn't actually happening, which to his defense, I think he believes that. I think he does believe that. But when Candace says these kinds of things, and now she says she has videos proving it. She said she had videos proving it as well. Where are the videos? It's been 20 days. You're trying because again, I was friends with Charlie. A lot of people all around us were friends with Charlie Kirk. And all we ask is that she produces evidence. And nobody at Turning Point likes Candace Owens right now. They're all very upset with her. They're all very angry. Yet, here we are, right now, waiting again for more evidence from Candace Owens, every piece of which that she has released. She said that he was pressured by Bill Ackman. Turns out that Bill Ackman was invited to that meeting. It was a routine Turning Point event. It wasn't an intervention. It wasn't some attempt to get him to change his views on Israel. It
So
was none of those things. And there was no $150 million offer from Netanyahu to give to Turning Point. None of these things turned out to be true.
so even the part when they allegedly they lost their biggest sponsor or donor.
I mean, the letter is a kind of a tell-all that they didn't. Don't you think? They weren't losing Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was begging to
Sir,
be heard so he could help.
sir, I don't I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole with you. I didn't want to do that.
No,
I
but we
just
can get back
I
to the subject. I just wanted
I
to
want to
make that clear.